I got some work to do. Anyhow. Well, I don't really. This is just, I just have to copy something. Dude, I also started crying because I started watching a show and it made me cry so much because I got attached to like three of the characters. Well, three of the. They're not like the main characters, but they're not like a character that would wouldn't be a main character. I don't really know how to explain it. And like two of them died. And like I was really sad. I started crying. Oh my god, I started crying. Something burnt. I smell something. I smell something burning. Well, it might be just my nose actually. I don't have anything on. Wait, I need to look up something. Is Hong Kong in Japan? Oh, I don't know geography. It's not my problem. Okay. Which is better, Hong Kong or Japan? I don't know. Let's have a little looky. See, Hong Kong is more expensive, mainly because Japan is larger and has more opportunities for travelers to find less expensive destinations within the country. So Hong Kong is a good opportunity to experience the Japanese culture mixed in with high-tech modern city full of culture and history. Is Hong Kong safe 2020? Hong Kong is still safe as long as you stay away from the protest front lines, and you may want to bring your bicycle to be able to get around. As transport services are not at the normal level, situation for February 2020 will known to 3 months from now. Alright, that was from fucking November 17th, 2019. That was 2nd, 1941 to August 1st, 1945, Hong Kong under the Japanese occupation. During the Japanese occupation, Japan intended to transform it into its permanent territory. Oh. What is the main religion in Hong Kong? I don't know why I'm reading this. I just find it interesting, to be honest. A majority of the population identified with Chinese folk religions, 49% of the remaining population. 21.3% of Hong Kong is Buddhist, 14.2% is Taoist. I'd probably say that very wrong. 11.8% is Christian, 3.7% identified with other. Smaller numbers of the population are Hindu, something, and Jewish. What race is Hong Kong? Hong Kong is a largely homogeneous society with about 92% of its population being Chinese. Ethnically speak, I can't even say that word right. Han Chinese. The 2016 population by census found by the way of self-identification, there are about 584,383 non-Chinese people in Hong Kong, or about 8% of the population. Remind you, this was back in January 6. It was on January the 16th, 2018. So it might have actually gone out. Okay, is Tokyo or Hong Kong better to visit? Both cities are wonderful to visit. Tokyo in general is more expensive than HK, but if you wanted to, HK has the most luxurious hotels, food, services, and shopping. I don't care. How far is Hong Kong from Tokyo? Fuck! How far? Dude, Hong Kong from Tokyo, right? It's 2,886 kilometers away from each other. Dude, that's more from where I live to fucking Cairns. Because here to Cairns is like 1,700 kilometers away. What the fuck? I never knew that. Good to know. I don't know. Oh my god, I'm crying now. I'm crying. I'm not crying. You're crying. Oh my god, this is such a wedding dress. Please love me. Dude, I look so glowy, and I don't know why. You know what? Let's do this. Close that. I'm gonna take you. Sorry, I'm looking at my computer right now. that. Put you there. Don't know what's going on. Computer. I'll give him what the person to get a few things. Okay, alright, so I'm gonna do a little bit of get ready with me, as you could say. Alright, so I'm getting like something like this. Oh, I don't have nothing there. I don't want to go to my there. Whatever. So we're just gonna take you. Yeah, this is what Pure Clay Soothing Mask by L'Oreal. And it's in a purple container. This is really good. And then you gotta just feed it on. Use it as a mask. we well, almost actually. Thing here. Ding. And now we are done with the mask. Now I'm just gonna put you guys a little bit over here, just really quickly. Just gonna roll these really quickly, and then place you down. Okay. Now, since this is done, I actually don't leave this on for long. I usually leave it on for about 5 or so minutes. And then it should dry out then. Okay, so just gonna roll my sleeve really quickly. Should probably done that first. Yeah. I'm gonna wait for this to get hot. So I recommend not doing it with cold water to wash this, just because it doesn't actually usually come off with hot water. So I actually not to. I mean, you want to hot this if you want, but I don't like too much hotness, but just a lot. And then well, good. So if you put it hot as enough, you can let it fill up a little bit, and then let put a plug in, or if you have a one you push down, do that. And then if it's not hot enough, you put it in very hot water. And then no. Yeah. Once it's filled up a little bit, turn it off. I get a whatever you use. I usually use this. Take this off. Then need to remind you this. This will be very, very hot. So if you're not used to very hot water, just let dry just a little bit, but not for too long because you still want the hotness. Then you squeeze it out, and then so what I do is I start on the side that I did first because that will probably be the driest first, and then you go around to where. So I did here, then here, then there, and then there. And then I did on my forehead and then my nose. I used to do my nose last. Yeah. Now you can just take it off. Yeah, that's the best way I'm gonna put that. See? Took off this off from my face. And then you're gonna just keep going until you're done. And if it starts to get cold or anything, put it back in the water and do it over again. See, this is already, because I rinsed this out a little bit too much. So you don't want to rinse it out too much because you still want the hotness to stay longer, you know? Now that's done. Just now you do it like normally. you done? Yeah, right here. And now I'm gonna now time to do the forehead. Because you can't forget about the forehead. Now. And now you're done. So then you put it back in the water. Make sure that all the excess of the stuff that you had on the face that was off the is in the water. It will most likely stain it, but it won't. But no excess stuff will come out when you do your face. So that's a good thing. And then you can pat your face, same thing. Things. Now, once you're done, right, make sure you close this. Yep. See, I've always liked skincare, but I never actually really did it, and I don't think I would ever really get into it, but I've always liked it. So, yeah. Now, you'll need an actual face wash for this. Let me just go get one. Here's a face wash. Face wash! Now, if your water is still wet and hot, you put that face thing in there, rinse it out. See, I do my squeeze it out like differently. I just do that and then like twisting it. And now, I should recommend using this. It's the Palm Olive Vanilla Sweet Almond Foaming Hair Wash. It works wonders for my face. I haven't been using it yet as much as I probably should. So you kind of just load this stuff into the face wash, just the normal, and then now you do. Then you just kind of wash your no. Now, after you've done that face wash, you kind of just use your hand now. I do find that it's actually good. Use your hands and you wash your face, especially after you use the face wash. Just rub it in. Just do that. Now you put the water back on. You drain out the water that was in your sink. Drain out the face wash. Now you hang it up. Oh my god. Very done. Now you're just gonna when you get to your nose, you kind of take your finger and go into like the creases of like your nostril, like here. And then big pattern. Don't do too roughly, don't do too loose though. And once you're done, throw the towel somewhere. Now, if you have sensitive skin like I do, especially after I wash my face gets very, my skin comes off. So I get, just because of how hard I do it. So I actually use this for sensitive skin. It's called the Sukin Australian Natural Sensitive Facial Moisturizer for sensitive skin types. I like this, it's good for me. Not saying it'll be good for you, but it's good for me. If your face gets like your skin starts falling off after you wash your face like roughly, I recommend using this. You don't. I think I put a little bit too much here because you actually don't need too much. It actually goes quite a long way. And then just start rubbing it in. I don't know you're taking stuff that's something and you put a little bit too much. Drying that hand. Well, trying to, then getting up, then getting the other hand. Then stuff on it. And then you gotta just use both hands, rub it in. And then we'll take the neck a little bit. And it's actually really good. It's good for my neck anyways. Might not be good for yours, but it just helps me. So I've like 3 weeks ago I catched up on Haikyuu season 4 this season because I rewatched season 1 to 4, then season 4 part 2 until like 3 weeks ago. So episode 1 was already out. Episode 2 was coming out the next day. So I watched episode 1 of the second part of season 4, loved it, right? Now I'm actually all caught up. And I'm waiting for the next episode because I want to see them beat the second place people. I forgot in Inazaki. I'm probably saying that very wrong. Don't come for me. Oh my god, I love this. You don't want to put it like you'll feel it's quite sticky, and that's a good thing. Because this can also be used for a kind of primer kind of thing, but I would not recommend it. I would recommend it with something else. I would recommend it with this. It's the Olay Total Effects 7-in-1 Touch of Foundation BB Cream SPS 15. That's what I would use with this. I've been using it a little bit. I actually quite like it. And then just put dots on your face. Sorry if you can hear my curtains. You kind of just rub in the BB cream. It doesn't go as long way when you use this just because this, because I can't remember its name now, even though I could have looked. Just because it is quite sticky. This the moisturizer, right? So it goes a long way, but it will also will go a long way. I don't recommend putting this in your eyes as well. I did that by accident at one point, and it actually really stung my eyes because I just had very sensitive eyes. No. Neck. Don't forget about the neck. Don't forget ears. If there's any more like blemishes you want to get, like you want to kind of cover up a little bit, just put a little bit extra. See, I have like I don't know what that is, so I'm gonna try and cover it here, but actually won't go away. Don't forget your behind your ears and your ears, of course. Don't get in your ear, but So I don't recommend using this. So I don't recommend like wearing this kind of shirt. Girls, now you can take this off, but you should wear like something. But if you don't, you just take your shirt off. Oh my god, my face looks horrendous. Now my face looks beautiful. Now you wash your hands. And then no done. And now I'm done. Now I'm done. Actually, I'm gonna take off my tampons on and string here.